everyone. Welcome to this new episode of the India InsurTech podcast. Today, we're speaking to Nisarg, who's the co-founder and CTO of Securis360. And we're going to be talking about AI and cybersecurity and insurance with him today.
Thank you, Prashant and India InsurTech Association for inviting me.
Perfect. Love to start off by understanding a little bit about your journey and what Securis360 does in the cybersecurity space.
Yes, sure. So yes, Securis360 is a cybersecurity consulting and auditing boutique firm based out of multiple locations across the globe. At Securis360, we help our client to achieve the compliances across various standards, across various sectors. On top of that, we also do a compliance technical security assessment as well. I personally come from the Big Four background, having more than a decade of experience in the cybersecurity field, focusing on the NBFCs, banking sector, insurance sector, pharma sector.
Got it. Okay. Now, from your perspective, we see that the insurance ecosystem is, of course, growing. From a cybersecurity perspective, where do you see this heading? In the sense, how cyber security changing the landscape for insurers here in India?
Yes. So when we talk about, cybersecurity, it revolves around the data, and data is the new thing, which requires by everyone. So having the PII information, personally identifiable information, is also equally weights onto the insurance sector, and that is where it is very much essential, and it is the need of the sector to have the right cybersecurity controls in place, not only from the technology perspective, but from the people, process perspective, governance perspective as well.
Understood. Okay. So, how are insurers seeing AI evolve from a perspective of cybersecurity? In the sense, do you use AI within your cybersecurity platform or tools that you're building?
Yes, definitely. AI integration is there everywhere because when there is new technology comes into the picture, hacker, attacker start adopting that technology. So at that same time, as a cybersecurity professional, we also need to adopt to counter the attack, to counter the cybersecurity attack. There are new level of attack emerging nowadays, which need to be tackled at the same rate, at the same speed. Earlier, what used to be the security mechanism, it was based on the patches, it was based on the solution which company evolve and push it into the system. Nowadays, cybersecurity landscape is changing. Now people are started developing the product based on the behavior. That also same applies to the insurance sector as well. What drastic change which we have seen in the insurance sector with having the AI, you cannot believe on what you see. What is legitimate, what is non-legitimate, you cannot bifurcate it. Bills, invoices, GST detail, now people are creating that using AI, and which generate exactly what looks like the original. So when we talk about the insurance sector and reimbursement part, there is a very thin line between the original one and the fake one. So that's where next generation AI and cybersecurity tool help to identify what is original and what is AI generated. So it's a high time that the insurance sector should also increase the adoption of AI to validate what is created by AI and what is the original one.
Very interesting. So, you know what? Tell us a little bit about what kind of problems is Securis360 trying to solve, right? Which areas can you solve problems for insurers?
Yes. So, we generally address the problem statement from top to bottom. So, when we say for any organization, we are going to resolve the issue, first the conversation start with the top management. We need to, showcase the business risk, financial risk in the domain to the top management so that they, enforce it at an organization level, starting from the top to bottom. And when we go down to the different layers, different verticals in the, let's say, IT team, operation team, HR team, we aware them about the real world scenarios. We make them aware about how the AI can be leveraged in a manner that they can fool the human intelligence. And that's where we help organization in the insurance sector to identify what is real, what is fake, and also with having the privacy law DPDP coming into the picture, it is very essential for insurance sector to have the safeguard of the data which is there in their control. So yes, at Securis360, we give them all the people, process, technology related services uh, thoroughly to ensure there are enough security parameter, data security into their premises at the organization level.
Understood. Okay. And now, do you think the Indian insurance ecosystem is currently prepared, for the cybersecurity challenges that may come with, AI adoption all around? Or do you think there is still a significant gap you see?
Yes, yes. Maturity should be continuous. There should not be any end point of the maturity or the security because, since the attacks are increasing, geopolitics is also affecting how we capture the data, store the data. And that is where we always ask organization, we always ask our client to keep on improving. Cybersecurity was there. AI just got introduced. Now, on top of the AI, especially in India, we have data privacy law also coming into the picture very soon. Government has already set up the deadline, and insurance is the sector. Insurance is the vertical who holds the maximum number of personally identifiable information, who holds the very critical information of the individuals. So that's where we see insurance sector as a very critical sector in terms of data security, which needs to have the advanced level of cybersecurity in place. So yes, insurance sector is maturing, but the pace should be increased. The technology adoption should be increased in a way that it protects from the upcoming cyber attack and the existing cyber attacks as well.
Understood. Okay. And for insurance companies that are beginning their AI journey today, what would be your biggest advice when it comes to balancing innovation with cybersecurity preparedness?
Yes. So having the AI in place, there are multiple AI tools which insurance sector is adopting. So they need to ensure about what they are uploading, what kind of information they are giving to the AI tools, because we might not be aware about where the AI is storing the data, how AI is leveraging our data to maturing themselves, right? So that's where OpenAI and other GPT have giving it free to the audience. Why? Because they wanted to collect the data, they wanted to train their model. So as an insurance sector, we need to ensure we are not giving any critical sensitive business information to those kind of AI model, because we don't know how they are leveraging that information, we don't know what misuse it can lead to, and ultimately if we are part of the data breach, there is a heavy fine as a part of DPDP Act in India. So the sector, the insurance sector, which currently leveraging the AI, I just wanted to give a message that the use of the AI should be responsible. The adoption of the AI should be with the due diligence. And the integration, data collection, data processing should be transparent enough so that it can give you the assurity, it can give you the confirmation that yes, the data processing, data management, data storage, data storing is safe, secure.
Got it. This was great, Nisarg. I think thank you so much for your time on the podcast. And thank you so much for your time. And we look forward to hearing more from Securis360 in the future.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Prashant. Thank you for having me again. Thank you from everyone at Securis360 to India InsurTech Association for giving us the platform to share our thoughts. Thank you.